What's up, good people? This is Isaiah. And as we look at the tape, we are going to be running the latest dungeon. Now, I've already ran it a few times at this point. Pretty simple dungeon. Well, it's simple because of the team comp that I use. Really, I don't really have any problems anywhere in this dungeon, actually, compared to Omega, where I had to use a certain team comps to get through it. Mainly because the speed of some of these monsters here. Now, one thing I do have on Minalca is this confusion resistance badge, and this is more of a just in case because I forget the enemy, but it's able to set confuse, and I don't want that to happen to at least Minalca. You know what I mean? So I guess you could say this is going to be featuring Minalca. The rest of the team here hasn't really changed much. You know what I mean? The same team I've been using for part 3 of the story. So pretty much what we're going to do here is I'm going to just take you through every area and yeah, just take you through every area, I guess. So anyway, I haven't done any grinding today, so as you can see, no grinding. Why do I have 10 red keys though? That's interesting, but no grinding today. I'm going to just open up this treasure chest, to get the extra 2, you know what I'm saying? Because this is like the only time they'll ever stack like this, by the way. But, yeah, we're going to grind this dungeon here. And we're grinding for Cam, who's currently sitting at 117 shadow, 3 away from a badge extension. Not bad. Okay. I do have Orlea another style fully maxed out. I just haven't done her quest yet or anything like that. So I believe the first, finally, it's raining. Finally, you know what I mean? And the reason why I say finally is because I've run this area so many times and I'm like, how is it not raining? Like, I'm waiting for the rain to appear. But anyway, you get access to this bus ticket here when you buy from, he's going to be a cat in the beginning. All right. And you'll first want to buy the what I think is called a master key. Buy that first, which would then allow you to open up the house over here. Right. Open up that house back there. All right. And this guy, I don't recall if he has anything. Let's check. No, he got some stuff. If you wanted this stuff. Ooh, that might come in handy. Light Shadow MP Plus. Ooh, I mean, imagine giving that to Yakumo. I mean, he already has the highest MP pool currently in the game. But man, he's maxed out for me right now, and that would, I don't know how much of a boost it would be, but definitely would boost it. And then physical magical crit damage. Is there anything that is based off of MP? Maybe Lele another style? I don't recall. But anyway, you get the master key, you open up this area here, and then you'll also want to, since we're headed there now, right? Also want to open up the area at the very top. That's why you want to get the key first. It's finally raining here. Finally. Get the chunks because it gives you the ability to start a phase shift. So we're going to work our way down here. Finally get to hang out with the cats. Not bad. This is my first one. Let me go fight this guy here.
Finally, something I can sink my teeth into.
Take this! Testify!
It's over.
Yeah, as you can see, like I haven't changed my skill set at all. I mean, I would if there was like a barrier for an enemy. Let me see here. I think it's this bird that can actually cause confusion. It was some enemy I was fighting that was able to cause confusion. I just don't remember which one it was. But anyway, the area I'm talking about here in the top left. Right, you'll have a purple orb. Read the purple orb, and this area here is going to be blocked off. So you're basically going to have to run this area maybe, I don't know, I forget. I think it was like 13 of these to get the key. So maybe you only need to have, yeah, you might only need to run it once. Run through here, and then of course run the ruins. I could be wrong, of course. If you don't get it in your first attempt, you may get it by like your second run. All right, a lot of this here is blocked off, obviously, because you'll have to get the batteries, which you'll get access to. If there is a phase shift, provided you have the correct team, use it. You know what I mean? I have the ability to cause one right now, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Using my 5 chunks. And the reason why is to get more of the currency that is available here.
Your sentence is death.
What is this? Should be fine. Alright, let's see here. And kind of like with Omegaopolis, there you'll have the chance to improve
you quick.
inside the phase shifts, but for me, I can clear these in one turn, so I'm not really worried about it. I think it was that monster there that actually causes the confuse. I'd have to check. I don't know where the treasure is here. I'll take that on last. Oh, there it is.
Simply take my hand.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, see how it causes confuse? That would actually extend, you know, especially if Minalca gets hit with it. Although it really wouldn't be a problem because Tetra can easily remove it.
May heaven's mercy.
Yeah, if you get a
guide
phase
us.
shift, definitely do clear it. Because then by your second run, again, assuming you get it on the first, you could just simply
Finally,
when you finish,
something I can sink my teeth into.
and he doesn't have a barrier. Okay, not bad. But like I mentioned before, you get the phase shift by your second run, you can go and get the key, and you're pretty much off to the races. Now, I don't know where the treasures are. Let me see here. Oh, there's one up there.
I don't back down. I need more.
It should also be stated, you probably, and this is the only team I've actually used myself in this area. You can probably use different characters here. These are just the ones that I'm currently using.
Simply
You know what I mean? Like,
my
part of me actually believes that
Incinerate.
I think Felmina would do just fine. Her and Alter Dunarith would do just fine in this area.
Finds you quick.
Of course, I haven't tested this yet, but that's kind of where my head is at with the thinking behind it. Because I do believe she could probably solo this entire area on her own. That chest I already got. And then you will bring Otaha, mainly for MP, right? She restores MP every turn, or at the end of the battle, I should say. See that confusion just hit all three of them?
Case
You know what I mean?
closed.
So that's why I have the confuse resistance badge.
My horns are tingling. There.
Case closed.
There we go. I know, I could have fought him. I know. And then there's enemy here. I don't remember if he probably has a barrier. Hey, so you want the ability to pierce barrier. Obviously. The batteries or the things that you can get to unlock the doors or whatever. I believe those are 5 of those
Testify.
yeah, I think it's 5, so or maybe 3. I don't remember how much they actually cost, but they're pretty cheap. But there's only 5 of them, so you can buy all 5. That way, the next time you run the dungeon here, you can just simply unlock everything in the ruins, and then you'll do the exact same thing in the next area. So yeah, that's pretty much how that works. So that one was easy. I can simply just pop back in here now. Right, for those that are not familiar, this is pretty much how I do my grinding. I don't even stop. I just go from one area to the next. So after that, you'll come in here, and if you have enough of these here, you'll be able to get the key. And if you have anything left over, you got a couple of options. You can either buy the bus pass, which I did last. I didn't mind running through to get to the areas, or you can buy, say, the batteries, right, to unlock those other areas. All right. So there's that. Oh, I forget, what did he have in here? Since I'm in here, might as well check, right? Let's see. Thundercrack necklace. This says on auto skill. Yeah, I don't even know. Like, what do they mean on auto? Is it like something people do? Who the hell has an auto skill? You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. Or is it for like the sidekicks? You know what I mean? Anyway. So once that's done, I forget, is there somebody else in here that had something? Did you have anything? Nope. Yeah, it should be stated I haven't bought anything from anybody other than that scientist. So Power of Crystal here. Okay. Who are the crystal users? I know Crystal Zone Setter, which would be Alma. You know what I mean? I don't know who the others are. Alma, Clark. He's a crystal user. Starkey, Mistrare, Dewey Alter, Mariel ES, Eva or Eva, however you guys decide to pronounce her name. Who else? Isn't what's her name? Uella? She has some kind of crystal support. So, like I said, I haven't bought anything here. Basically, what those Power of Crystal would actually do, once you upgrade them with the, what is it called, dormant ores, then it's basically a shared Rasta at that point. You know what I mean? So, which is good, because I don't even think we have anything like that for crystal users right now. Happy Veterans Day to any veterans that are watching this video, playing this game. You know what I mean? I wonder what you guys are doing today that I wasn't invited to. The audacity.
Finally, something I can sink my teeth into.
No, it's okay. I didn't change my skill. No biggie.
I need more.
Oh, what am I doing? Nope, that was it. All right, cool. So you'll unlock this area here. And one key thing that you want to do is definitely ask around. Basically speak to everybody. And the reason why is because you never know what someone might tell you. You know what I mean? Because you'll be looking for that scientist's body. You know what I mean? So talk to everyone. You know? So, let's see here. Does this one have anything? Right, these are for the phase shifts. Right, so as you can see, I have no reason to buy any of these. 3 more turns. What did the other one say? 1 extra phase shift enemy. That may be interesting. Right, so I'm in no rush to do that though. Again, I'm only doing all this to really just showcase what they got. This is just an inn. I don't think they have anything here. Let's see, what do you got? Silver bolt, golden bolt. Right, these are, I want to say for sidekicks. You know what I mean? There's an area here. Okay, there was a guy, I believe there was a guy in here. He did something that I believe he unlocked. By doing that, he unlocked this area over here. Right, which is, we'll go there eventually. Let's see, what does this one have? So they have Grasta, which I believe this would be for the Thunder Lord. Yeah. Cam. You know what I'm saying? I think this one just has, yeah, these are things for weapons, to upgrade your weapons. You know what I mean? So this, again, it's just for anybody that may not have run the dungeon, really. You know, like I said, my team comp works regardless. So we're going to run the labyrinth next, because this will be like the next area you get access to. All right. And then, like I said, feel free to explore the area. Mainly because you never know what you might get. Like I said, you'll see things that I don't know where the treasures are at. I actually forgot. I don't remember if this area has treasures. Now that I think about it. Actually, I'm sure it does, because all areas do here. Oops. Probably change that skill. You know
Look
what
at
I'm
my
saying?
dress.
Probably change that skill, honey. Anyway, so the doors here that you see up here, these are locked. You'll need to get, again, something from the scientist to unlock them. As I try to remember where on earth the chests are at.
I don't back down.
Right, so your first time through, you most likely won't unlock these. Okay, there's one there. Is there one on the other side? Let's see. Yes, there is. Yeah, so these doors will be locked here, but like you would with the batteries, you'll buy 5 and unlock all 5. You know what I mean? This one has a barrier.
There.
I'm surprised she ain't doing enough. Oh wait, never mind. That makes sense. Because this is resistance. If I had someone like Shion here, he would have made short work of them. I think the next treasure is actually up here. I think. Let's see. Yep. All right. I just didn't feel like fighting him, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, talk around or pretty much explore the entire area. Right, 'cause you'll get a hint about the body again. No barrier here for this guy.
Incinerate!
So you'll probably run through this area twice, most likely. Alright. Step away, had an eyelash. An eyelash! Alright, back inside the dungeon. Because this video is getting kind of long. We're at about 20 minutes or so. I still think I have that eyelash in my eye. Oh boy. Give me a second here. Alright. So, you get everything you need running that. Alright. And once that's done, you know what I'm saying? And I believe, I forget what you have to give the guy. I don't remember. I know you have to give him something, like a bigger battery or something. I don't remember exactly. But once you give it to him, he'll open up the, I don't know the name of the area. I would typically treat this like the underworld, where because I want to get everything in here, well, almost everything. I can care less about upgrading equipment or like the weapons or whatever. I don't really give a damn about stuff like that. But everything else I do want.
Finally, something I can sink my teeth into. Die. Live.
That damage is
by
just
the
nuts.
might of...
Anyway. So this area here. Right, which is right here. Okay, so you'll come here, and then same deal as before, where you'll have 5 spots to open. In fact, you'll come over here and there'll be a mention of a ladder, and that's where you find the body. I don't remember exactly where it was at, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't here, but there'll be a mention of a ladder. There's a chest over there. But yeah, there'll be a mention of a ladder that, okay, you found the body. So the next time you re-enter, you'll talk to the scientist, but hey, I need a ladder. You know what I mean? He'll hook you up with a ladder. You get the body, and then the next time, you know, you pretty much let me know. So, all right, the treasure chest was all the way over here, out the way.
I don't back down. I don't extinguish that easy.
Took you down to 1 HP. And then there's a chest up here. Scales. You see them scales?
Finally, something I can sink my teeth into.
There!
Yeah, this is kind of a one-tap team. And I say kind of because,
I don't extinguish that easy.
you know, oftentimes if I have to change a skill, you know what I mean, from what I've been using to rip and tear, then I'll do that. Especially if there's a barrier in place. That's why I said, like, I think Felmina ES, Dunareth, I want to say they do just fine in this dungeon. the music, though.
Incinerate!
Other than that, anybody play Star Ocean? Second story. I've been playing that on the Switch, and I am enjoying my time with the game. You know what I mean? And I kind of knew I would, considering I played the OG version of it back on the PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Some shadow. Yeah, this is one of those cases where, you know, hitting both dungeons kind of works. You know, hit his dungeon and then hit TTW. You know what I mean? I still have 5 more, you know, rotations to go here. And then, of course, the final dungeon being Blood Ring, which I believe, kind of like with other areas, Underworld, Omegaopolis, right? I think it's actually the future, Garlia, Underworld, and Omegaopolis in here. I think these are the only 4 locations that do it. But there's another area here, which of course you'll find that out by the time you get his body back. Okay, and then by then you most likely would have just bought everything. I'm not gonna go there just yet because, like I said, I do want to get the goods. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and get these. Mainly these right here. Pretty much just what allows you to start a phase shift. Okay.
May heaven's mercy guide us.
Like I said, it's probably a faster team.
Oh man,
You know what I mean?
look at my dress.
So you'll have to experiment. In fact, you could probably use Cam to clear out this entire dungeon. I don't know. Actually, I really don't know, because with some of these enemies having barriers, you know what I mean? I don't know if Cam could
Finally,
pierce
something I
barriers.
can sink my teeth
There'd have to be a
into.
character that gives you the ability to do that.
Die.
And as it stands right now, I don't
Time to break out the
know
good stuff.
of any character that can actually do that.
What was that?
Barrier pierce? Does anybody know? Because I don't know right now. Minalca, Alma.
May heaven's mercy guide us.
Something tells me Sesta could do it. Could be wrong. I'm trying to think. Who can pierce barriers? You know what I mean? Let me get this here. Pop down here. There we go. Who can pierce barrier? Let me think here. Yep. Let me think here. Barrier piercing. Noxus. Right, his another style can actually. Pretty sure Felmina, she can pierce barrier. Sesta can pierce barrier. Tuva ES grants everyone the ability to pierce barrier, but that's only after her I think it's her special move when in another force, right? So you can should have been paying attention. Barrier pierce would have been nice right there. Wasn't paying attention. All right. You definitely want to end these fights quickly.
There.
Die.
One step closer to world domination.
Is there another chest here? Let me check. Yes, there is. Nice. All right, so yeah, again, you're fighting the Gundam. He doesn't have... I'll try this move here. It probably won't work, but who knows. Spoke too soon. I know if I wasn't paying attention and I let the fight drag out, you know what I mean? Granted, there's no worry of dying in these battles, you know what I mean? But yeah, so you'll definitely want to bring someone who can pierce barrier, okay, or ignore barriers. So Noxus, Felmina ES, Sesta, Minalca, obviously, Efi, right? She gives you the ability to do that with I think it's the lunatic, where she like knocks the character out and then they get revived right back, and right then and there they now have the ability to pierce barrier. Alma, Miu ES, and who else would ignore barrier? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much the entire area here in a nutshell. Nothing too crazy, really, other than you're going to be running it quite a bit, you know what I mean, to upgrade Cam, you know, to at least 80, you know, because the skills, you know what I mean, at least 80. I don't have him maxed out, which I know kind of shocks a lot of people right now. Like, how on earth do you not have this guy maxed out? You finished the Humpha, like, as soon as you got her. And that's because I have every light staff character maxed out. You know what I mean? So, I don't have every character maxed out yet. You know what I mean? Shouldn't take long. If I were to continue playing the way I've been playing, it really wouldn't take long to do. So, I think the ones that'll take the longest is probably the Lance users. You know what I mean? So, other than that, that's the dungeon run in its entirety. You know what I mean? Like I said, there probably are different team comps you can use. I'll have to experiment with them. Really just figure out who works where. And most of that is actually going to be, I wasn't paying attention to the levels of those characters, but most of it is going to be like me experimenting. Okay, can I use like a Felmina ES based team in a place like Blood Ring, for example? Or are they going to be like, or is she going to do like no damage? You know what I mean? Because it's mostly water based. You know what I mean? So things like that. And then of course, obviously experimenting with a cam only team. That one's going to be a bit more challenging. You know, I would have to bring someone like an Efi to give Cam the ability to pierce barrier. Yeah, I would have to bring Efi. Because I don't even think, if I brought Tuva ES, I don't even think that would work. You know what I mean? Because like I said, some of these characters, some of these monsters do have barriers, and you do need to be able to pierce them. So if the goal is to make it so that Cam is doing all the damage, then obviously you need a way to give him the ability to pierce barrier. Because I don't think we have a Grasta for it, which would be nice, but pretty sure we don't right now. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's pretty much it for this one. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and I will talk to you all later.